Yo, what's up, YouTube? And yeah, it's been a couple weeks, and finally back with a new haul. Um, been trying to get a copy of Iron Man 55, and just not having any luck with that book right now. So I'm still on the lookout for that book. But in between trying to get hunt that book down, I was picking up other books here and there over the past couple weeks, and finally managed to accumulate enough books to finally do a haul. So yeah, so I'm gonna show you guys what I picked up over the past couple weeks, and let's start with this right here, Joker's Daughter #1, um, Batman Dark Knight 23.4. My last haul video, I told you guys that I think it was the week that this came out actually, but I told you guys that I pre-ordered um, that week's 3D covers, all of them, and I got this for cover price. And I was just waiting for them to come in, so obviously it finally came in. But thing with this book is it did exactly what I thought it would do. It really took a dive down on its on price. They were going for what between 50 to $100 on pre-orders, which is absolutely ridiculous. But definitely still a cool book to have. I mean, it's maintaining about 20 to $30 still, but not nearly as much as it was right before it came out. So for all those people that paid that much for it, I mean, you guys got totally ripped off on that book, but still got to show it. It's still a cool book to have. Definitely worth having. Um, and like I said, it's still maintaining, a decent value. I mean, 20, $30 is still good. So, yeah. Now, the next couple books are from a shop me and my buddy we went to. It's a new shop that we found. And, they had some decent key issues, but me and him, we were hitting the dollar bin, and we found surprisingly, some really good books in a dollar bin that shouldn't have been in there. Anytime you find some Bronze Age books in a dollar bin, it's really rare to see, and especially in the grades we got them in, they're all like very fines to near mint. So I'll show you guys what I found in there. First thing I found was Iron Man number 219. Now, real quick, guys, I ran out of bags and boards. Okay, so all the books I'm showing you in are all in the original bag and boards, and a lot of these, like this one right here, they're in really shitty bags. It just the books are definitely a lot nicer than what they really look. What you're gonna see. So yeah, like this one right here, Iron Man 219, first appearance of Ghost. Definitely a very fine. Um, have to say, like, out of the bag, it's bone white, but in the bag, it looks kind of dirty. But it's just a bag. The comic's fine. So definitely had to pick this up. First appearance of Ghost, and then I found. I guess you could say would probably be like a minor key. This is Green Arrow #1 from his mini series. Now the importance of this book is this is basically Green Arrow's first solo title. His first issue of his own book. He's been in other books before. Obviously Green Lantern. The Green Lantern, Green Arrow stuff that Neil Adams did. He was in Brave and the Bolds, but he never had his own title until right here. So found that in there. Really nice, high grade. Had to pick it up. Another one I found in there. I can't believe it was in there. This is Uncanny XMen 248. Didn't have it, surprisingly. This is a book I used to have a long time ago, but just never went out of my way to replace it. But I found it in a dollar bin. This is the first Jim Lee art on X-Men, and it's definitely a really high grade, definitely a near mint. So there was a no brainer basically to pick this up. This next book that was in there too that I found, surprisingly, I can't believe it was in there. Godzilla #1. I'd have to say very fine minus. Just a couple issues with it, but it's still really nice, really high grade, really nice looking book. But the fact that this was in a dollar bin, I was just like, I don't know. I didn't understand why it was even in there. Because I've seen this book going for, at least $30, especially in this grade. So yeah, there was no way in hell I was gonna not pick this book up. And the last book I got out of there, guys, I would have to probably say, definitely a book to be on the lookout for. This is Avengers number 158, first appearance of Gravitron, who is Dr. Franklin Hall. Now, the reason why I say look out for this book is it's starting to get really hot on eBay. It's going for about, I've seen them going for 25 to 30 on eBay, especially in this grade. So very fine. I would say very fine to very fine plus. But it's hot because the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show, I believe episode 3, Franklin Hall showed up on the show. So, like I said, this is his first appearance. Definitely a book that I was on the lookout for, along with Captain America 217. Just haven't had any luck on finding that book still. And we all know, like, that book's pretty damn hot on eBay right now as well. I believe I've seen them going for like $50 as of right now, which is crazy. But like I said, this book's going for 25 or 30. So if you guys can find this in a back issue bin for cheap, definitely pick this book up. Yeah, definitely worth having. This next book, really excited to have this. This is Spawn number 9. First appearance of Angela. Now this is the German Euro variant, and these are extremely rare. The embossed cover, like this one right here, I believe, if I'm correct, I think there was only like 500 of these made. So it's extremely rare. Now I'm not really into like Euro variants and stuff like that, but for something like this that only has like a 500 print run, and I was able to find one, and I got it for like $20. It was definitely worth picking up. So I mean, this is a book, guys, you're just not going to see on eBay at all, just because there's hardly any out there. So, and if you ever do run into this book, definitely pick it up. It's definitely worth having just because of how rare it is. So, I mean, this is just cool, and I love this cover. It just looks amazing. This is an awesome looking book. So, very glad to have this. And then I picked up Superman Man of Steel number 17. First cameo appearance of Doomsday. Didn't have it, only had 18. This book is really starting to get hot. I noticed 17 and 18 are starting to get kind of pricey on eBay. So definitely had to find this out in the wild. Got it for I believe I paid $5 for it. Real nice near mint copy. So definitely worth it. And this next book, I think from here on out, yeah, it's all Silver Age stuff, guys. This next book, very excited to have. Book I've been wanting for a while. This is Showcase number 73, first appearance of the Creeper. Yeah, like I said, book I've been wanting for a while. Got a great deal on it. I think I paid $10 for it. And I'd have to say, definitely fine to very fine. I mean, a solid 7.0. Yeah, definitely a solid 7.0. I mean, it's a nice looking book, and for $10, yeah, definitely had to pick it up. So very happy to have this book finally. And these next two books I got in a lot, and this book I've been really wanting for a long time. This is Flash 139, and it also had 147 in it. This is the first appearance of Professor Zoom, the Reverse Flash. And this is a book, guys, you just don't really see out in the wild. I mean, like I said, I've had it on my list. I've been wanting to get it. And yeah, I couldn't pass this up. I got both of them for $20, which is a great deal. Not in the highest grade. I would have to say BG minus, maybe good plus, in the 3.5 to 3.0 range. just because of the cover wear on them. I mean, they're fully attached, and even the pages on the inside are really nice. They're not like tanned or anything. They're pretty off white actually, and even the back covers of them are nice. But it's just the front covers are got a lot of wear on them. But I don't care. $20 is definitely worth it. And I haven't looked it up yet, but I believe this 147 might even be the second appearance of Reverse Flash. So I'm not sure. I mainly got it for this book, but this came with it. But regardless, I mean, it's still a Silver Age Flash book, so I mean, I really don't care if it is or not. But yeah, very, very, very happy to have this book right here. Love that cover. And this next one, finally got this. This is I've been watching this and Batman 181 for a while. This is Batman 189. This is the first Silver Age appearance of Scarecrow. Got it for $20. Definitely a great deal. I'd have to say a VG plus. I mean, it's a really nice copy, except for you got the wear right here on the spine, but everything else is really nice. So I'd have to say a VG plus. Yeah, VG plus. But for $20, I mean, the book, I've seen this book go for a lot more. So yeah, it was no brainer. Definitely had to pick it up. This is, like I said, one of the books I've been wanting for a while. Very, very excited to have this. And the last book, definitely the big book of my haul. My pick of the haul, I guess you could say. Very excited to have this. Journey in the Mystery, Annual Number 1. This is the first appearance of Hercules. Yeah. Very excited to have this book. This is a book you just don't really see out in the wild at all. And if you do, they're usually really beat up because you know how the annuals are, the thick books, and then just having a white cover on top of that. Usually they look like shit. But I found this, got it for $50. Definitely a nice, fine, solid 6.0. And on top of it, it's also from a pedigree collection, which I didn't realize at first until after I picked it up and I saw it on the back. The Tongi Farm collection. So that's really cool. And even says a 6.0 on there, and I definitely agree. It's about a 6.0. It's got a little bit issues, and it's got a date written in pencil up here. I have a pet peeve with writing on books, but it's so small. I mean, it doesn't bother me, just because the rest of the book looks really, really great. It's in a bag that you can't really tell, but trust me, it's really nice. And I mean, guys, look at the spine. On these annuals, man, they're usually always rolled or destroyed. Look at this thing. This thing is absolutely perfect, actually. So, very, very, very happy with this book. Yeah, that's one of those books too. I can't believe I have it because I've just been looking for it for so long and finally got it. So yeah, that's gonna do it for my haul, guys. Thanks for watching. Yeah, I'm cutting my comic spending down just a little bit, just because I game as well, and there's a lot of games coming out right now. Unfortunately, this is the time of the year where they just start flooding you with games, but so it's kind of taken away from me buying comics because games $60 a pop. But I'm still buying comics. Hopefully I eventually get an Iron Man 55. So yeah. Until then, I'll be back with another haul, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. All right, bye.